I spent 1,000 hours testing every strategy, every product, every ad method until I got success with dropshipping. If you ever thought about dropshipping, you need to watch this because I'm gonna break down what actually works and what's a total waste of time and money. So first of all, I'm gonna break down what my store has made this month. So as we can see right here, for the month of January, I've made $56,000. It's been a little bit up and down. Honestly, this past few months have been a little bit irregular with my stores, but I think I managed to save it. Now I'm back to 5K days. The last day of January, I made $5,000, which is crazy. So yes, this came from just a lot of experience. I've been doing dropshipping for 2 years now. So let me give you some of my secrets and what has worked for me, what hasn't worked for me, and what I think is worth it. So the first thing is to have an actual good product. Many people will try to sell the most popular products because they think if that person can make a lot of money with it, then I can do it as well. But that's not always the truth. Market timing, pixel data, social proof, these are things that you have to take into consideration. So you need to find products that are actually worth it for you, not products that are making someone else money. My general tips for you: don't go on Amazon to find products, they're always saturated. Don't go on the TikTok Creative Center to find products, they're all saturated. Don't go on TikTok Made Me Buy It and try to see the most popular products and try to sell those. You can use TikTok Made Me Buy It to optimize your algorithm, but don't use it to find products there. And lastly, don't use paid product research tools because they're never good. So you need to find a product that serves a purpose. Don't find a product that's just cool. Let me give you some examples. So this product right here serves a purpose because it's a hairbrush and you can remove the hair that gets stuck in the hairbrush. Honestly, solves a problem for a lot of people. A lot of girls, they just get their hairbrush tangled with hair. So I think this is overall a pretty useful and good product. Doesn't solve a crazy problem, but it does have a purpose and gives some sort of value to the customer. Here's another example of a good product. This is a migraine cap that you can put in the freezer and then you can just put it in your head and it relieves your migraine. So again, problem solving product, gives value to the customer, makes the customer's life easy compared to maybe a product like this that is just cool, but it doesn't really solve any problem, doesn't give any value to the customer other than it looks really cool. It can work, yes, but having a product that gives more value to the customer and a reason to buy is always a better option. Here's another example of a product that maybe is not the best. So this is a lamp with different planets. Again, it's cool, but that's about it. Doesn't serve any purpose. So maybe you can make some money with this, but over time it's gonna be hard to keep those sales coming consistently. Okay, the second thing is to have a good landing page. Don't skip this step because it's really important. I know you guys are rushing to get your ads up once you have your product, but your website will be the deciding factor for the customer as to whether they want to buy from you or not. If your website looks ugly, unprofessional, then people will probably not purchase from you. So again, let me show you an example of a good and a bad website. This, I would say, it's a bad website. It's not terrible, but it's also not so good. So you can see it just has a white background. It's just like, it's not very branded. You can see the pictures, they're kind of like AliExpress, bad quality pictures. They have a really fake review. It just looks completely fake. The description is just boring, AliExpress pictures. Overall, I think this page looks really scammy. I would not trust a website like this. Now, if we compare it to this one, the website for the migraine relief, it already looks more branded. It has this blue colors that go with the product, with the vibe of the product, of like relief, freshness, lots of pictures of the product, of people wearing it. They all look very professional. They don't look like AliExpress pictures. Here it shows you that you can put it in the fridge, you can put it in the microwave. Overall, you can tell these people put a lot more effort compared to the other product page I showed you before. It has guarantees, Q&A, it's missing some reviews, but overall you can tell this website looks a lot more professional, you can trust it a lot more, and you can tell there's a lot more time and effort put into it. And one tip, always make sure to set up your shipping zones and markets correctly before you sell. I've seen multiple people make this mistake. If you don't set these up correctly, people are not going to be able to check out, so you won't be able to make any money. And by the way, guys, I have once again opened my spots for my one-on-one mentorship. So if you want to be one of my students, I've had great results with them. You can DM me the word learn on Instagram and we can chat. Okay, the next thing is to actually study their niche or product and what kind of marketing works for it. Who is a target audience? How to catch people's attention. So for example, let's say you wanted to sell a skincare wand or like a red light therapy skincare product. You can go on TikTok and look up the name of your product. See, first of all, who is the main consumer of this type of product? Is women who are around like their 20s. If you look at the videos, you can see that they are all wearing bare makeup. They appear to be having really clear skin. They're showing how the product works. They're showing themselves using the product. All of those things are important to keep in mind. Also, when you find a video with a lot of views, you can click on it and see what gets this people to watch this video. Why does this video has a lot of views and engagement? What is the hook? Let's see what the hook is.
I have been using this tool for the last week, I would say, and it has changed my skin, I swear.
So this person is saying, I have been using this product for the last week and it has changed my skin, I swear, and they show themselves using the product right away. Write all of these things down, and when it comes to you creating your ad, don't make an ad that doesn't fit the style. Show people using the product. Show women of this certain age. Now let's talk about customer service and fulfillment. And if you don't know how to do it correctly or you get a bad supplier, this is why I would recommend using a tool like AutoDS. So I talk about the AutoDS platform a lot because I genuinely really like it. So as we can see right here, it shows you products. I think you can find some good products here. I know I said in the beginning, I don't recommend product research tools, but I don't only like it because of their product research, I like it because of all of their other tools as well. I'm sure you can find some good stuff here because they're always updating things and just putting new things here, like Valentine's Day is coming up. There's a lot of Valentine's Day products, but when it comes to order fulfillment, which is something I really like, you can go down here to orders. So all of the orders that you're getting on your store, they're gonna be right here. And if you buy credits, AutoDS can fulfill the orders for you, so you don't have to click anything. I really like this for me because I don't want to be fulfilling every single one of my orders. I get a lot every single day, and that's just gonna take a lot of time for me. And also here, it just updates you on the order status. You can request, for example, a return if your customer didn't like the product in just one click. Super simple. No need to be talking to the supplier and just like doing a bunch of things that can just waste time and money. Also, you can source other suppliers if maybe you're not getting your products as fast as you want. You can just do a sourcing request here and find suppliers for you that can deliver your product faster. So if you guys would like to try this for yourself, I'm gonna leave a link in the description so that you can try AutoDS for $1 for your first 30 days. Overall, you don't want angry customers going after you. This can make you lose a lot of money. So be on top of your customer service and always make sure there's an email they can reach out to if they have any complaints or questions. And the last thing I've learned over this 2 years of doing drop shipping is that it takes time and it takes a lot of studying. You probably won't hit a winning product on your first try. Here's a guideline you can follow to know where you're making mistakes. So if you're having problems with your click-through rate, you should either fix your ads, and if you fix your ads and you still have problems, it could be that your product is just not good. If you're having problems with your conversion rate, you should fix your website. Make sure it's looking really, really good and professional. And also check your pricing, compare it to the pricing of your competitors. Maybe you price your product too high. Be realistic, ask yourself, would I personally purchase something for this price? If the answer is no, maybe you should lower your price a little bit. If you have a high cost per click, then you should change the country you're selling to. If all of your metrics are looking good, but your cost per click is just too high, Europe overall has lower cost per click compared to, for example, the US, which is where most people like to advertise. And if you have low profit margins, then you should increase your average order value. How can you increase your average order value? By bundling, upsells, lots of offers. And these are a couple of the many things you can encounter during your dropshipping journey. So my biggest advice is always to just take this seriously. That's what I did, and that's how I got to where I am today, where I'm financially free. I live in Dubai. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to work. I don't even have a degree, a college degree. So it is definitely possible, but I don't want to lie to you. It does take work, but I think it's definitely worth it. So yes, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can follow me on my Instagram if you want to know more about me or about my e-com journey. I'm always posting my store results in there as well as my students' results. And you can also subscribe to this channel because I post videos every single week.